Why is it that two people, standing in the same storm of life, experience such different outcomes? One sinks deeper into despair, while the other rises with courage and hope. Why do some seem to attract success, love, and healing, while others struggle endlessly? Dear seeker, the answer is not hidden in luck or in some distant power outside of you. It lies much closer, within your own thoughts, words, and faith. Every moment of your life, you are affirming something. When you say, "I can't do this," you are planting the seed of defeat. When you say, "I am too weak," you are watering the roots of weakness. And yet, when you declare with strength, "I am strong, I am guided, I am supported by the divine," something begins to shift. Your mind, your body, and even the unseen forces around you start to rearrange themselves to match the vibration of your words. But affirmation alone is not enough. Just as a seed cannot grow without water and sunlight, your affirmations cannot bear fruit without the living energy of faith. Faith is the power that transforms words into reality. It is the calm certainty that, even though the result is not yet visible, it is already on its way. Faith is that quiet assurance that the infinite is listening and responding to your call. So I ask you, dear friend, what have you been affirming? Have your words been strengthening you, or secretly weakening you? Have you been affirming life, health, abundance, and divine guidance, or have you been affirming doubt and fear? Today, let us explore together how the combined power of affirmation and faith can awaken your hidden strength and lead you to the life you were truly meant to live. Dear seeker, let us begin with the most subtle yet most powerful truth. Every thought you think is a seed. Just as a tiny seed holds the blueprint of a towering tree, so does a single thought hold the pattern of your future experience. Thoughts are not empty or meaningless, they are living forces. Whatever you plant again and again in the garden of your mind will one day grow into the landscape of your life. Most people scatter their thoughts carelessly, without awareness. They plant seeds of worry, seeds of doubt, seeds of anger, and then they wonder why their life bears fruits of restlessness and sorrow. Just as a careless farmer who throws thorns into the soil cannot expect roses, so too can we not expect peace and joy if we continually affirm fear and weakness. But here lies the hidden power. When you choose your thoughts with care, when you plant seeds of love, courage, strength, and divine harmony, the soil of your consciousness begins to bloom. Slowly, the garden of your inner world transforms, and as within, so without. Life itself begins to mirror the beauty of your cultivated thoughts. This is why affirmations are so important. They are the conscious planting of spiritual seeds. When you affirm with intention, you are no longer scattering thoughts by chance, you are directing them with purpose. And when those affirmations are watered with faith and repeated with devotion, they grow into mighty trees of strength, health, and success. So remember, seeker, your mind is a garden, and you are its gardener. What you think today, you will live tomorrow. Plant wisely, for every seed of thought is shaping the destiny of your soul. Beloved seeker, let us now understand clearly, what exactly is an affirmation? An affirmation is not just a casual phrase or a hopeful wish. It is a conscious, living command that you give to your own mind and soul. It is a declaration of truth, spoken with the purpose of awakening the hidden powers that already exist within you. When most people think of affirmations, they imagine repeating nice-sounding words. But true affirmation is much deeper. It is not a game of words, it is a science of consciousness. Each time you affirm with sincerity, you are reminding yourself of your divine nature. You are not telling a lie to yourself, you are simply calling forth the truth that has been buried under layers of doubt, fear, and habit. For example, when you say with feeling, "I am strong, I am fearless, I am a child of God," you are not creating something from nothing. You are uncovering the strength and fearlessness that already live within your soul. The affirmation is like a key. It unlocks the door of your subconscious and allows that hidden power to flow into your daily life. But hear this carefully, if you repeat affirmations without attention, without conviction, they will be like empty echoes, quickly forgotten by the mind. The secret is not in how many times you say the words, but in how deeply you feel them. Even one sentence, spoken with full attention and faith, has more power than 100 repetitions made half-heartedly. Thus, affirmation is a sacred practice. It is the deliberate act of choosing light over darkness, truth over illusion, and strength over weakness. It is the way to align your human mind with your divine soul. Dear seeker, let us now turn to the power of faith, for affirmation without faith is like trying to light a lamp without oil. You may have the words, you may have the wick, but without faith, there is no flame to give light. Faith is the energy that transforms a spoken affirmation into living power. What is faith? Faith is not blind belief. It is not a weak hope that maybe, somehow, things will work out. True faith is calm certainty. It is the deep inner knowing that the divine is working through you, even when your outer eyes cannot yet see the result. Faith whispers to the heart, do not worry, the seed you have planted will surely sprout. Think of a farmer who places a seed in the soil. He does not dig it up every day in doubt, wondering if it is growing. He waters it, trusts the laws of nature, and waits patiently. This is faith. In the same way, when you affirm strength, health, or peace, you must hold the faith that the invisible forces of your own soul and the universe are responding, even if results are not immediate. Faith is a magnet. It draws to you the very condition you affirm. Without faith, your words float away like dry leaves in the wind. With faith, your words take root, become charged with energy, and begin to manifest in your body, mind, and circumstances. So, seeker, when you practice affirmation, do not only speak with your lips. Speak with your heart. Feel that God's power is flowing through every word. Believe it as though it is already true. For with faith, even the smallest affirmation becomes a force mighty enough to change your destiny. Dear seeker, let us now explore a subtle but profound truth, the science of vibration. Every thought, every word, carries a vibration. When you speak with feeling, your words are not just sounds disappearing into the air, they are waves of energy that travel through your body, enter your subconscious mind, and ripple out into the very ether of creation. Modern science tells us that the entire universe is vibration. From the movement of stars to the beating of your heart, all is energy vibrating at different frequencies. In the same way, when you repeat an affirmation, you are striking a note in the great symphony of life. If that note is filled with harmony, it creates resonance within you and around you. But if it is filled with fear or doubt, it creates discord. This is why the ancient sages placed such importance on mantra, prayer, and affirmation. They understood that repeated vibrations reprogram the mind and body. Just as water, drop by drop, carves through stone, so does repetition, filled with feeling, carve new patterns into your subconscious. Once the subconscious is charged, it quietly influences every thought, action, and circumstance of your waking life. Imagine saying, I am strong, I am fearless, I am guided by God. Each repetition is like striking a bell. The sound fades, but the vibration lingers. Repeat it daily with deep feeling, and soon your entire being begins to vibrate with strength and fearlessness. The vibration you send out attracts similar vibrations from the universe, shaping your outer circumstances to match your inner state. So, beloved one, treat affirmations not as empty words, but as sacred sounds of creation. With each vibration, you are tuning yourself to divine harmony and inviting the universe to sing the same song with you. Beloved seeker, wisdom is only complete when it becomes practice. To know about affirmations and faith is not enough, you must live them, breathe them, and weave them into the rhythm of your daily life. Let us now see how you can apply this sacred science in a simple yet powerful way. Begin each morning in silence. Sit upright, with your spine straight, and let your body be calm. Close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths. Then, with steady attention, speak your chosen affirmation. Do not rush. Speak it slowly, with feeling, as though each word is a seed you are planting deep into the soil of your soul. For example, you may affirm, I am fearless, for God is with me. Say it once, then pause. Feel the truth of the words spreading through your body. Imagine fear dissolving like mist before the sun, and divine courage filling your heart. Or you may affirm, I am healthy, strong, and filled with divine energy. As you speak, picture every cell of your body glowing with light and strength. You may also affirm abundance, success and prosperity flow to me, for I live in harmony with divine law. As you repeat it, visualize opportunities opening before you, and feel gratitude as though the blessing has already arrived. Remember, seeker, affirmations are not mechanical chants. The secret lies in attention and feeling. Even 5 minutes of deep, heartfelt practice each day will begin to transform your subconscious, your actions, and the energy you radiate into the world. And as your inner state changes, so will the outer circumstances of your life. Practice faithfully, and soon you will discover that your affirmations are no longer mere words, they are living truths shaping your destiny. Dear seeker, we now arrive at the most important part, putting faith into action. Words and affirmations have great power, but they must be supported by your daily choices and way of living. True faith is not passive, it is a living force that expresses itself through action. Imagine a man who affirms, "I am healthy and strong," yet he neglects his body, eats poorly, and refuses to rest. His affirmation loses power, for his actions contradict his words. But another person affirms health and also chooses nourishing food, regular exercise, and calmness of mind. In that harmony between word and action, faith multiplies and the affirmation begins to blossom into reality. Faith is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. At first, doubt may arise. The mind may whisper, "This is not working." But if you remain steady, repeating your affirmations and acting in alignment with them, you will notice small signs of change. Each little result strengthens your confidence, and gradually your faith becomes unshakable. Remember, seeker, faith in action also means courage. It means stepping forward even when the path is not fully visible. When you affirm abundance, you must also take inspired steps toward opportunities. When you affirm peace, you must choose patience over anger. When you affirm divine guidance, you must learn to listen within and trust the quiet whispers of your soul. In this way, affirmation and faith work together. Words set the direction, faith fuels the journey, and action moves you toward the goal. And soon, what once seemed impossible becomes natural, for the universe itself supports the one who lives by faith. Beloved seeker, as we come to the close of this journey together, remember this simple yet profound truth: you are not a helpless being tossed by fate. You are a child of the infinite, endowed with the creative power of thought, affirmation, and faith. Every word you speak, every belief you hold, is shaping the landscape of your life. The garden of your destiny is not planted by chance, it is planted by the seeds of your own mind. Do not wait for tomorrow to begin. Right now, in this very moment, you can choose a new pattern of thought. Affirm strength instead of weakness, peace instead of fear, abundance instead of lack. Speak these truths not only with your lips but with your heart. Nurture them with faith, act in harmony with them, and soon you will see them bloom into reality. I invite you, dear friend, to make this wisdom personal. In the comments below, write the affirmation you are choosing to practice from today. Declare it to yourself and to the universe. For example, you may write, "I choose to affirm health and divine strength," or "I affirm peace and courage in my life." By doing so, you are not only helping yourself, you may inspire another seeker who is reading your words. And also, share with me, what is the next spiritual truth you would like us to explore together in future videos? Your guidance will shape the next journey we walk side by side. Until then, hold fast to your affirmations, strengthen them with faith, and live them through action. May your life shine with divine light and strength. Jai Gurudev.